Hello. Today we will be discussing TOMS shoes, ethically global, found in chapter 9 of the critically thinking section of our textbook. In 2006, Blake McCoskey was inspired by a visit that he took to Argentina. What inspired him was the shoes that he saw that were being worn by the Argentine people. This simple linen shoe inspired him with an idea that he could sell this shoe to the United States market. Well, while doing community service in Argentina, he discovered that the nation was a nation that was deep in poverty. And not only that, he saw the number of children who were walking the streets and walking around the neighborhood without shoes on their feet. So now he has a dilemma. He's a guy, a business guy. Here's a business guy who is wanting to sell this particular shoe to the market in the US, but yet the children in this very country doesn't have shoes on their feet. So what he done next, he collaborated with the vendor of the shoe in Argentina, and he said, "Hey guys, let's produce this shoe in different colors to make them more attractive, to make them more likable, and let's also put print on these shoes." And then he said, "I will sell this shoe to the United States market at a higher price than what is being sold at in Argentina." And the reason he wanted to sell that shoe at a higher price because he had an idea that if he sell one, he can also give one pair away for free to meet the need of those children who didn't have shoes on their feet. So initially he thought that, hey, I'll sell 200 pair of shoes and another 200 pair will be given away. Well, what happened next blew his mind. The first initial shoe drop sold 10,000 pairs of shoes, which meant another 10,000 were donated for free to children or people who didn't have shoes on their feet. Since the foundation of TOMS shoes, they have given away 38 million pairs of shoes to 65 countries around this world. And not only do they do that for shoes, but if you buy a pair of TOMS sunglasses, someone else can get an eye exam for free in a less developed nation. Someone can get eye surgery for free, or someone can get another medical service for free because of your purchase of sunglasses from TOMS shoes. Today we're going to discuss 3 questions that are found in our Thinking Critically section of TOMS shoes. And the first question that we will discuss is this: does TOMS buy one, give one away model make them a more ethical company than a traditional company or traditional manufacturer that just donates their money to charity? In my opinion, I think TOMS buy one, give one away model makes them a more ethical company simply because that company, TOMS company, was founded because he saw an ethical need. And he met that ethical need, and he's a for-profit organization, and he decided to meet a need in a country that needed shoes. And so in my opinion, that country was founded on ethical principle. He didn't wait for 2 years down the line or 3 years down the line to do something ethical like donate money to charity. His company was literally founded on ethical principles. It was built from the ground up on an ethical need, and he met that need. So in my opinion, that makes him more ethical than a traditional company who gives their money away to charity, because let's face it, a lot of times we give our money away to charity, we really don't know if that money is going to that charity, or if they're only using 50% of your money or 25% of your money to whatever they say they're going to do to that charity. And that doesn't make another manufacturer unethical just because they're donating their money to charity. It's just my opinion. When you're donating to charity, it's kind of iffy. But what I do know is that when I buy a pair of TOMS shoes, it is proven that that shoe is dropped to a nation, to a less developed nation, and someone is getting that shoe. So that makes them more ethical, in my opinion. Question number 2 is, why would customers pay such a high price for a simple linen shoe or a pair of sunglasses? I asked my wife that same question when I first met her, and she bought our daughter a pair of shoes. And I said, "Why are you parents paying so much for this simple shoe? Because the shoe looks simple to me." And she said, "Well, hey, if I buy this shoe, someone else can get a pair of TOMS, donate to them at no price." And so to me, that blew me away. To me, that outweighed the cost of the shoe when you know someone that something good is coming out of that. And so not only that, the shoe may look simple, but my daughter had that shoe for like 4 or 5 years. It's a good shoe. It's a great product. Not only that, it's really popular with the teenagers. It's popular with the college students. It's easy to slip on. It's easy for your feet to breathe in the shoe. So that's why I would gladly pay for the shoe. For one, it's a great product, and for the second one is that someone is being helped, and it makes me feel good when I can help someone. So that far outweighs the price for the shoe, and also for the sunglasses. As I mentioned earlier, if I buy a pair of TOMS sunglasses, it's not just the sunglasses that I'm buying from the corner store. This is a great pair of sunglasses. This is great quality. And not only that, I'm helping someone to get an eye exam. I'm helping someone to get eye surgery or another medical service in a less developed nation who can't afford those services. So the third question and the last question that we will address is the Warby Parker model more or less effective than the TOMS model? In my opinion, the Warby Parker model is less effective than the TOMS model because their model is not free. Their model, they offer eye exams and they offer prescription eyeglasses to people in less developed nations at an affordable price. Well, affordable in that country may not be affordable because it's a less developed nation. And if they have the choice to choose between free and affordable, 9 times out of 10, they're going to choose free. So that's where Tom's model gets my thumbs up because it's free in a less developed nation. And if you're in a less developed nation, these people are more concerned about putting food on the table, having clothes on their back, and shoes on their feet. And so when you're asking them to purchase something, they may not can purchase that, but they would gladly receive a donation of shoes, a free eye exam, so to speak, or a free medical service, so to speak, in a less developed nation. And just to give you, for example, the Tom shoes that are donated to Ethiopia. The people in Ethiopia walk around with no shoes on their feet, and they contract this disease from the soil, and the soil gets up into the pores of their feet, and it gives them what they're called over there elephant feet, and it deforms their feet, and it gets up into their legs and it deforms their legs. So Tom's model of donating shoes to Ethiopia is huge. It's huge to that country over there because now someone over there can put shoes on their feet and they can walk around and not worrying about getting elephant feet or getting deformed in their legs or the lower extremities for that matter. So what Tom's shoes is doing is definitely ethically global, and not only Ethiopia, but in all the other 13 countries and that they're partnering with to meet an ethical need. So there you have it. I believe Tom's Shoes is ethically global, and I think they're doing a great thing in this nation. Thank you.